Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at AnonymousRealityTV. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Cardi B and Stefon DIGGS and allegedly all these women that he fathered children with or have gotten pregnant in a very short period of time. We only had time, y'all, to just feature one that is showing Stefon DIGGS that we will get to in a little bit. But as you guys know, earlier in the week, Cardi B confirmed that she's pregnant with her fourth child and that the father is Stefon DIGGS. Offset has since went on Twitter, complained, how are you going to announce, a baby with a no dude and you're not fully divorced yet from your old dude or whatever else. He said some choice words, right? And then he tried to debut a new woman online, and nobody cared. It didn't get any interaction. It didn't get any traction, so he deleted it, right? So we have Cardi B confirming this pregnancy, confirming that she was scared to tell her parents and all of this and all of that. Now, from a money perspective, lifestyle perspective, not worried about Cardi B, whether she ends up with Stefon DIGGS long term or not. But can we be honest that this whole thing with Stefon DIGGS is very, 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 very messy? Can we just keep that a buck? That the whole situation is very, very, very messy, which is why we see all the kids out there in the background, because how many are out there? It is giving Nick Cannon. It is giving Antonio Cromartie, who is also a former NFL player who had several kids. Sean Kemp in the NBA, who had several kids. Dwight Howard in the NBA, who has several kids. Tyreek Hill in the NFL, who has several kids. Like, when does it stop, you guys? Just because you have the money doesn't mean you need to be out here like this. And what is disturbing is you're having all this unprotected sex out here, exposing, potential STIs and all these other foolishness. And all of y'all, I just need y'all to stop. Like, it's weird because it's like there's so many levels to this. It's like on one end, people who've never had access to this type of money before, and potentially when they were in school, when they were in high school, maybe nobody was checking for them, even though they did play football, even though they did play basketball. Maybe some of them were like, you're really not going to become anything, right? You're really not going to go to the NBA or NFL or anything like that, right? And so then they get all this money, they get all this fame, they get all this attention, and they don't know what to do with themselves. They do not know what to do with themselves, and everybody's, trying to get at them, right? But I don't know. In some of these situations, it sounds like these might be hookups, these might be situationships, these might be entanglements, because from what I am seeing and from what I'm hearing, I don't think these are relationships, but none of the less. Either way, this is irresponsible behavior. This is irresponsible behavior, you guys. So the following was revealed: that Stefon DIGGS is rumored to have at least gotten 4 women pregnant, including Cardi B, in the last 15 months, which is crazy. This Lord Giselle, which we're going to talk about because she is the one that has the 5-month-old daughter and filed the lawsuit to determine paternity and ask for custody. DIGGS had contested that the child is his, but wants joint custody if he is the father. And then there's somebody else by the name of Kay Benji, who has a 3-month-old daughter. We don't know the paternity. That's not confirmed yet. And then somebody else that goes by the name of For the Love of KJ, and they are rumored to be expecting twins. And as we know, Cardi B just confirmed her pregnancy. So that is on that. That is the lay of the land on that. So what I want to get into next is this lawsuit, you guys, because let's talk about it, right? And I knew this was going to happen. Now, I will say Tasha K has been on top of this, has been discussing this for quite some time. She's been the only person that I've seen, like, for months putting this on blast. But let's talk about it. So it says the following. This is from page 6, but it's everywhere. So People Mag is everywhere. It says, pregnant Cardi B's boyfriend, Stefon DIGGS, facing a paternity suit over 5-month-old baby. Is he the drama? Pregnant Cardi B's boyfriend, Stefon DIGGS, is facing a paternity suit from a woman claiming the NFL star is the father of her infant daughter. According to court documents obtained by page 6, Aline LaPera, known as Lord Giselle on social media, filed a petition in December of 2024 to determine parental relationship in the Superior Court of California in Los Angeles. LaPera, who was pregnant at the time of her filing, listed the New England Patriots star as the parent of then unborn child. Then also, the Fashion Nova ambassador stop it. The Fashion Nova ambassador requested that she be given that. You know what that means, you guys? To me, that means no job. That's what it means. No regular job, no 9 to 5. But nonetheless, the Fashion Nova ambassador requested that she be given legal and physical custody of the child and DIGGS be given visitation rights. She also requested that the athlete cover all of her pregnancy and birth expenses as well as her attorney fees. In July, DIGGS filed a response to LaPera's paternity suit, saying in the docs that he was not certain if he was the father of Charlie Harper DIGGS LaPera. Just putting the whole government name out there. This poor child, when they grow up, who was born on April 2nd. And so then it says from here, the wide receiver requested a genetic test to be conducted to determine whether he is the father. In the event the parentage is established, DIGGS requested to have joint legal and joint physical custody of Charlie, as well as splitting the pregnancy and birth expenses and lawyer fees. The U.S. Sun was first to report this news. Page 6 has reached out to DIGGS' lawyer for comment, but did not immediately hear back. News of the former Houston Texans star's paternity drama surfaced after his girlfriend Cardi announced that she was pregnant with their child on Wednesday. The Bodak Yellow rapper, who shares daughters Culture, Blossom, and son Wave with estranged husband Offset, they're allegedly going through a divorce, shared the news with Gayle King on CBS Mornings. I'm excited, I'm happy, I feel like I'm in a good space, she said, noting that she is due before her tour starts in February. After Cardi B, 32, filed for divorce from the Migos rapper, 33, last summer, she moved on with DIGGS. And also the following month, Cardi blasted Offset as a deadbeat dad who left her with the kids and the bills for a whole year straight when he requested spousal support. The Love and Hip Hop alumni claimed that the Versace MC hasn't seen his kids since March and only met infant daughter Blossom 5 times, y'all. Just trifling behavior, you guys. Trifling behavior. DIGGS is also a dad to daughter Nova, whom he allegedly welcomed with ex Tyler Marie in October of 2016. So basically, the narrative was out here that Stefon DIGGS was just the father of one other child. Now, kids are a blessing. Kids do not deserve to be involved in any backlash or any draggings. They did not ask to be here. They didn't ask to be a part of these, screwed up situations that the adults in the situation are partaking in. But none of the less, for me, it doesn't seem like Stefon DIGGS is responsible. It doesn't seem like he's responsible. It doesn't seem like he's mature. And I don't understand what is taking so long to get a paternity test for all these alleged other women. Like the kid now is 5 months old. This paternity suit has been in place since December of last year, and the last update was in July. Why hasn't there been a paternity test at this point? Like what's the delay? What is the delay? Shouldn't that have been the first thing to establish the paternity? Like why is this being dragged out like this? But now what's going to happen, like I said, because there's rumored, including Cardi B, of at least 4 women in a 15-month period that have been pregnant and or have had a child or whatever else by Stefon DIGGS, I think more will come forward. I think more women will come forward, more side chicks will come forward, and everything else, because now they see that Stefon DIGGS is with Cardi B, She's got a lot of money. She's got a lot of success. She's an A-list rapper and all of the things. They're going to want to get their cut. They're going to want to get their notoriety. And here's the thing. If it's established that these other women are also, if Stefon Diggs is the father of these other women's kids, they are going to be on the internet talking about how much Stefon Diggs does not see his kid and everything else. It's going to be a whole repeat cycle, you guys. It's going to be a whole repeat cycle of everything else. But this is it's just not a good distraction at all in any capacity. Like I said, I like Cardi B, but I think she has terrible taste in men. I think her taste in men are abysmal. Are absolutely abysmal. But this is even dating back to her on Love and Hip Hop, because I think she was on Love and Hip Hop. She was involved with somebody that was in jail and was hyping that up. And I'm like, no. What are we doing? What are we doing? How are you going to assess how somebody is treating you that has nothing to do all day in jail, in prison? Make it make sense. They're not on the outside, Cardi B. But nonetheless, hopefully, after this, this can get together. I don't know if this is really a long-term thing with Stefon Diggs, but whether it is or not, just like with Offset, Cardi B is tied to these men for life due to the fact that they all have kids now together. So we will see how this plays out. We will see whether or not anybody else comes forward. But this whole thing is just irresponsible behavior if, in fact, it comes back that all these alleged women are, in fact, pregnant with Stefon Diggs or have, since birth children, that Stefon Diggs is the father and he's trying to play like, I don't know, or I could be, I'm not sure, we need a paternity test. Child. Because are you trying to insinuate that these women are just groupies and that they're sleeping around with other athletes? Like, what's the play here? Or were you dealing with them on some type of level and were just irresponsible and having unprotected sex? And now because you're with Cardi B, you want to make it seem like you're only claiming the child that you have that was born in 2016. No. So we will see what happens. We will see how all this plays out. We will see if there's any other paternity suits or anything else that comes forward or any other women that come forward. But like I said, Cardi B allegedly is the fourth woman in the past 15 months that allegedly is pregnant and or has since had a kid that is allegedly fathered by Stefon Diggs. However, these other women have not confirmed. It's not been established officially that Stefon Diggs is the father. We just know, like I said, of the alleged daughter and the child that him and Cardi B are set to have that is due before her tour starts in February of 2026. So there's that. It is it. It is all. It is finito. It's todos. It is all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.